inside of the very spacious Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis.
Today we've got a compelling AFC matchup for you, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Indianapolis Colts. And the punter Rigoberto Sanchez ready to go, and we are underway from Lucas Oil Stadium. Xavier Gipson now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Right to the air is Rodgers. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 26. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing is Rodgers. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hall. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the 1st, right around the 42. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. He's got his running back out of the backfield. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. This pass out wide to Hall. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. Rodgers to throw once more. His pass caught with the 4. And the Jets are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Now it's Rodgers. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Now Rodgers going to shift him around.
Get 300. Get 300. Box it, box it, box it, box it.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
He's got the hook up to Lazard. No gain on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
26.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. Now he gets free up the left sideline. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then? You take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 39 yards there, a big one. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. In motion goes the tight end. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 49 yards rushing for him on their opening drive of the contest, and it's now 1st and goal. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Taylor. Diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Shane Steichen, aggressive as a play caller. He's going to go for 2 here. It's caught, and it's 8-0. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit in the same spot again.
Well, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. This one deep for Wilson. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Rodgers again now. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Quiddy Pay getting in there and burying him behind the line. 3rd and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
Lets it fly deep for Cobb. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Colts are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners, they end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
Minshew, 1st and 10. Left side, he finds Pierce.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Now a give to Taylor. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 72 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley-Cox.
And now they're in the hurry-up.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor.
Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try to throw for it with Minshew.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. Now a handoff. Taylor with it.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Now Minshew.
That's going to be caught by Alley-Cox. Touchdown! Mo Alley-Cox, 25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Colts will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. They'll let Taylor try and run.
And he is in to make it 16-0.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. That's complete to Lazard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And it's a rush to the line right now for the Jets. Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. Got a man, that's Lazard. A big play there just before halftime. 55 yards. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Jump out!
To throw is Rodgers. This is caught.
And the Jets are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. A final shot before half for Rodgers. Touchdown, Jets. Alan Lazard as time expires in the first half.
And the Jets are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half.
The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, a full half to be played. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8.
Here's Minshew.
That's complete to Pierce.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw it. Minshew. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. It's been a struggle for him accruing yards in this game passing the football. So there he said, hey, I'm going to try to chuck it deep, but another incompletion.
Has to be a little bit frustrating because of what you just described. It's been a struggle for him here in the second half, hoping for one big shot to get him out of the doldrums.
From the gun, it's Taylor.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
From this vantage point, they've got the lead here. So for me, that'd be enough to go ahead and punt the football and let my defense defend the long field.
If you go for it, you don't get it, then you really put your defense in a tight spot.
Yeah, but we never know what people ultimately will decide to do here on 4th and inches.
Giving to the big tight end on 4th. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Oh, on the defensive side, that is so deflating.
Not only is it deflating, they've got to look in each other's eyes on that side of the ball and take each other's measure. You've got them backed up, perfect situation, and what they said to you on the other side is, we don't think you can stop us. Went ahead and got it in that position. That should never happen.
We're down to the 41.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Minshew sets to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And they're going to speed things up here.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10.
And his pass incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Escaping the pressure right.
That one finds Pierce right side. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that's going to make it 4th down. Back to throw again. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Take 30. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Rodgers now on 1st down. And he'll find Hall. And he's up into at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Motion man left is Lazard. Straight ahead is Hall. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
On 1st down, right back to Hall.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Throwing now is Rodgers. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. He'll get this to Lazard. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Rodgers got to have this one. Flushed out right. And this one is incomplete. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. And quickly they get to the line.
10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 46-yard line.
They give to Taylor out of the gun.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. The Colts on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19.
Again, it's Taylor.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a 4th down.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, going to pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised him a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped him well short of a 1st down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down, and he'll have it by plenty, as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12. At the
2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. And Gay knocks this one through, and that will extend their lead even further.
So now CD going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
26. Inside.
Here's Rodgers. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Kenny Moore.
And the Colts are going to get the football back at their own 17. We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
2nd and 8 coming from the 19.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 19-yard line.
Running left, Taylor.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
DJ Reed there defensively.
Up the middle, here's Taylor.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
3rd down and 10. They'll run again.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. And this throw will be intercepted.
picked off by DJ Reed. And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break.